Welcome back, everybody. We are at my parents' house in Florida, and it's about 4:30 in the morning. The car's packed. We are about to take off for the airport here in Jacksonville and head back to Grenada. You ready for a all day on an airplane?
Yes, with very little sleep.
Yeah, we didn't get much sleep. We watched the Georgia Bulldogs win the national championship last night, so yeah. All right, time to get in the car and head to the airport. We made it to the checked baggage area with our 150 pounds of luggage, basically everything we own that we didn't leave on the boat. Now we're just sitting here really early for the flight, as usual, about 2 hours to go.
They'll start boarding in an hour then.
Yeah. So yeah, here we are. Carry-on luggage full of electronics, ukulele, just a ton of stuff. All right. E6. We made it. We're on the ground. Grenada. We had our PCR tests and customs and everything. What do you think, Lindy? Woo! What's your name again?
Harold.
Harold. Harold's taking us to the apartment. This van is awesome. Check it out. Royal Court Apartments. It's our old hood. Look at that. Harold's van is awesome. Yeah.
Got us safely from the airport.
Thank you, Harold. All right, let's get unpacked. After 6 months of land life, we were anxious to go get a look at Holiday. It felt surreal to suddenly be back in Grenada. Back in Holiday's corner. Here for the first time in 6 months. It's crazy to be walking back up here. I mean, wow. There she is. I don't think there's no ladder there, so yeah, we're just gonna look at it and then get to doing stuff on it tomorrow. But see some of the spots we had repaired. Looks good, looks great. Rudder looks good. Hey, it's the next morning and we got a ladder. Time to see what 6 months off Holiday looks like. What's it gonna be like, Lindy?
Hopefully very good.
All right, cockpit looks good. Wow. Ta-da! No crazy smells. Looks pretty good. Looks like home.
Yeah. Little moldy.
Some mold on the ceiling.
Yeah, not on the woods and stuff, but right here I can see it.
All right. Wow. Okay. New bottom paint. That'll be going on. Yeah. The bed looks a little messy. But that's why we've got that apartment. All right, time to open it up and start getting it ready to be lived in again and go back in the water. We've been at it about half a day now, and as usual, we make things worse before they get better. We have kind of emptied the V-berth though, so that's nice. Lindy's down here working on cleaning up the bathroom. Yeah, I mean, the Eventually we'll get all this stuff put away. We've got the bimini top on, starting to drag stuff around. Put the helm wheel back on. One cool thing that happened is the new portaboat got delivered. Oh yeah. Brand new shiny portaboat. So that's exciting. Not sure how many days this is going to take us to do, but we're working hard at it. It'll be nice once we get floating out there. If you remember from the end of last season, we sold our dinghy and outboard with plans to put that money toward new ones. Quickly took care of that so we could get around the bay. We're mobile! In the break-in period, so we just got to run it slow for a couple of hours. Here we go, brand new portaboat. We spotted our old portaboat right there on Letitia Roads. Woohoo! Wow. Portaboat's feeling good. Looking good. I told Lindy it's like we got a brand new car.
That's right.
Okay, it's a few days later. You know, the boat's still kind of messy. Not too bad though. What we mainly need to do is move all of our things on board, but carrying stuff up and down the ladder is not a good way to do it, so we've just kind of waited until we go onto the dock. So what's going to happen today?
Yeah, so today they're going to put the boat in the water. We're going to motor about 100 feet to a dock. And then we're really going to clean the boat. We can just put everything out on deck, and then I can clean below, and we can bring clean stuff in and really get ready to go. It's actually, I mean, I say clean, it's not like it's super dirty, but things are just dusty, and just keep feeling that every time I move anything around. So we got to get it cleaned up a little bit.
At some point we'll see them driving the tractor over here, and then we'll go and get towed and put in the water. Yeah, we're just taking a stroll with Holiday.
So weird.
Following our boat down the sidewalk. It's a pretty big boat ramp. Alright, they had us climb back on the boat now. We're on the move. Here comes the water. Lindy. This is funny. Never quite went in this way before. We're usually on one of those lifts that just sits us right down in, but this trailer method, it's just kind of like backing up a regular motorboat trailer. All right, I'm gonna go check the through holes and the engine. Okay, as you can see, we are back up on the jack stands. And it's raining, which kind of matches our mood. As we were checking all the new through holes, Lindy noticed that one of the old through holes had some water coming in around it. An old transducer through hole, and we've just got a plug in it. It's absolutely useless, not anything we need. Water was seeping in right there. It had just, I guess, been kind of coming away from its sealant. So yeah, one of the people that work here in the yard is just gonna come pop the thing out and fiberglass over both sides of it and no longer have a hole in the boat. So a little disappointing that we're not in the water at the dock, but really glad that Lindy saw it, and we'll get it fixed and hopefully won't cost too much money. Then we'll go in the water. But yeah, just part of boating. How do you feel, Lindy?
It is going to cost us a very nice dinner because we feel like we deserve it now. So in addition to the cost of the actual repair, we're probably going to treat ourselves a little bit.
Yes. On that note, let's go take a shower and start on that plan. All right. Take two, another day. Pizza night at Whisper Cove definitely helped calm our nerves and raise our spirits. Putting the boat in the water, moving it around in close quarters, and docking is stressful enough even when it goes just right. So a night out is exactly what we needed to calm our frazzled nerves from the water leak. The through hole is out now. There's the retaining nut place. Just a hole in the bottom of the boat. And here it is from the outside. There's the old through hole that he got out. There it is. They're going to cover that all together. Be one less hole. Here's our actual transducer that measures the speed and the depth of the water. Just a couple hours later, there it is. One less hole in the boat. Oh, all right. Well, I don't know, that's about it for the day. Just yesterday that we tried to go in the water and came back out because of that. I think that'll dry by tomorrow. They'll put some paint on it, and then maybe the next day we'll be back to where we were just yesterday. There it is. You can sort of see the line where the paint is, but was once a hole, now just a spot. So yeah, we're about to get ready. I think they're gonna come put us in the water soon at 9 o'clock in the morning. Did want to look at one more thing before we went in the water. Centerboard hinge pin bracket and everything. We had that changed while we were gone. There it is. Brand new. That's nice that that's done, because the other one, we just didn't know what kind of shape it was in or how old it was. Here's the old one right here. So yeah, we're gonna hop on board and get the boat ready to go again. You ready for round two?
Yeah. Hopefully more successful.
Yeah. Cross our fingers. Stay in the water this time. Got the line set up again and going to the dock right over there again, as long as everything works out. So we'll know that when we drop in the water. All right, it took me a few times since I literally never back into slips, but we did have a lot of room. We finally got in here. Holiday is floating in the water again. So me and Lindy are prepping everything. We're about to start cleaning the boat, cleaning the water tanks, and getting everything ready to move aboard and get back to living on the boat. All right.
So I've got vinegar and water in here, and then I'm using some essential oils. So I've got tea tree, which is good for disinfecting, peppermint, eucalyptus, and lemon are all really good for disinfecting. And then I'm going to put a little bit of lavender because lavender helps you sleep. And it's going on our bed, so it seems appropriate.
Awesome. Yeah, well, it smells really good in here. And I'm going to carry them out and sit them out here in the sun so that they just really get, you know, cleaned off good. But of course, like always, we're really messing up Holiday in the process. But here on the dock, it's just a lot easier. Once we get all this done, we can just take everything out, sit it on the dock, and then organize it on the way in. So Yeah, and we're still staying in the apartment 4 more days there, and then I think probably by then everything will be ready. If not before then, we'll take off. One step closer, we're here in the water on the dock. Next step, out there in the bay. Baking in the sun with Lindy's magic spray on them.
Letting the sun do the magic.
The last round of our seat cushions is up here, kind of marinating in the sun. Get some UV light on there. And here's our water tank. We're emptying it now. How's it going, Lindy?
Good.
That's our sanitizing solution. We gotta get rid of all it, and then we fill it up with fresh water and, you know, check it all, make sure it's good and drinkable. Look at there, bed's made. These cushions have already been done. We've kind of got this area ready. You know, by the end of the day, we're gonna have those cushions back inside in our living area kind of set up. So yeah, we went through all our kitchen stuff, rinsed it, cleaned the shelves, put it back together. It's nighttime now. This is definitely the longest we've worked on the boat, like of any day, probably all together. And you can see we ended up taking out the seat here because we wanted to clean the hose that fills the water tank. So, yeah, just one of those days, find all kinds of things you need to do. So we're doing that, and we're still flushing water through the system. Yeah, but that's the last chore for the day. Yeah, we'll head on home. Things are really starting to come together now. Doing our first cooking on board. Looks like it's gonna be egg and cheese sandwiches. What kind of cheese?
4%.
That'll be fancy. I spent all day pulling things out of the lazarette and below the helm seat and organizing that area. The lazarette's super organized. But yeah, tomorrow we think we're gonna pick up the water maker and figure out where it's gonna live. Tomorrow's Monday. We are planning to leave the dock on Tuesday, so 2 days from now. Oh, let me show you this. We had sunbrella covers made for the seats and the flotation on the side. So that's gonna be really good because those were the areas that broke down and made us really want to buy a new porta boat. We even had them sew some pockets on here. Really nice. The motor works great. 9.8 horsepower. We went up from 8 horsepower there. We fly in it. You'll get to see that as we're moving around. But yeah, that's it. All right, it's move aboard day. We've brought 1 load of clothes down already, and we went and picked up this guy. These are the desalination membranes there. And the unit is still in that box. It is really heavy, both pieces. So yeah, time to figure out where we're gonna put all this stuff. This water maker uses a gas-powered motor and a high-pressure pump to force salt water through a membrane and pumps out 37 gallons an hour of fresh drinking water.
How excited about this are you?
Very excited. Oh my gosh. All of our things are actually aboard Holiday now. Got some bags still just laying around. Not 100% organized yet, but we'll call this that we're moved on. How's the organizing going, Lindy? It's a true sign that we're all moved back aboard. We've got a cheese tray out and we're chilling in our regular spots. It's been 2 weeks since we've been back here in Grenada, and you know, just been working hard on shuffling things around, getting little projects done here and there, but finally back on board the boat, and it feels good. It'll feel good to leave the dock here in a few days too, couple days, and yeah. But for now, time to relax.
So we spent our first night back on the boat last night. Now we're just trying to get some stuff done. So Zach went ahead and took the dinghy across the bay to the Woburn dock, and he caught a bus and went to get our C14 form, which is basically says we're importing something, but then we're going to leave the country with it, so we only have to pay a fee instead of full import duties and taxes. So while he is doing that, I am going to work on a sewing project. We got the Rain Man water maker, and we took an old piece of canvas that we had, and I cut it up, and I'm making a cover so that it'll be protected from the sun and salt water when it's on deck. You may remember that I don't really like sewing, but it's got to be done. So here I go.
All right, I'm back from my trip to the town, which was a success. I got our C14 forms and extended our cruising permit, did a little bit of shopping. I came back, Lindy showed me the sewing she had done on the Rain Man cover. That worked out good. And I see she's doing some more sewing. Rain flaps for the cockpit, the
Sunshade kind of thing.
Yeah, the sunshade things. The strings that hold them out were just breaking and falling apart, so she's putting some straps on there. It's these things here. That's the one we got up. Lindy was measuring it, so she'll put some new ones on it, and then fixed our tie-down ratchet straps for the dinghy when we put it on deck when we're on passages. We got a delivery from one of the guys that delivers groceries around here today, and we've got one more delivery from the grocery store. I think, are we leaving the dock tomorrow, Lindy?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Almost there. Just still doing little chores, but it's going well. That's it. Baggage.
By order of the Transportation Security Administration, if you plan to travel with liquids, gels, or aerosols,
Motor about 100.
You know, moving stuff in a rat. We've just been moving stuff